Hey, this is Rob Tate with another rendition of Whiskey Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we have Woods whiskey here, and more specifically their Tenderfoot. This was turned on to me by a lender friend of mine. He internet stalked me because I'm really hard to find. And we just got to chatting about whiskey, and he said, "Have you tried Woods?" And I said, "No, but I will." And now I'm doing a video. So little shout out, I'm easily influenced to buy another bottle of whiskey and try something. If any of you guys think there's one you'd like to see showcased here, I'm more than happy to do it. Again, this show is a little bit more about the history of the bottle and an introduction to than it is. I think you can always read of what it's supposed to smell and taste like and experience and that sort of thing. But this show is really much more about the people behind the bottle. And so Woods was started by a guy named T.P. Woods. He was a home builder that back in 2012 decided he didn't want to do that anymore. And for anyone who knows real estate, kind of prior to 2012, being a builder, not so fun. So he somehow convinced his family to leverage their house, dip into savings to go ahead and start his distillery, and he did so with another relative of his, and the two of them opened up shop in Salida, Colorado. For those of you who've been to Salida, it's a lovely part of Colorado, just way south of us here. You can go visit the distillery. I hear great reviews on TripAdvisor. Next time I'm traveling through, I definitely will stop in and see if it's all it's cracked up to be. But much like the normal Colorado mountain man look and feel, big bushy beard, plaid everything. I mean, this guy is totally the poster child of what everybody thinks we look like in Colorado. And he decided to create this whiskey. Now, he's done a lot of really interesting things. This one probably feels more like an homage to me to like Scottish whiskey than anything else. It's really oak flavored, but it's also very, very smooth. It has a syrupy, sweet, and spiciness to it that kind of, the liquor kind of attaches to your tongue a little bit. And although you are a very oak forward spirit on this one, because it sticks to the tongue, you're able to experience a lot of the flavors as you sip this particular whiskey. Also, I think this is kind of cool. So on the bottle, there's a little distill, and they use a German distill. Even though Germans typically aren't the best whiskey makers. But they use a German distill, and her name is Ashley. So Ashley is with you with every bottle. But a great little local distillery here in town. They have a number of wonderful whiskeys in their in their category or in their catalog. This one I'm really, really enjoying. It's a great sipper, like over a campfire. For me, or you're just sitting out with some friends and you throw on the smoker and you're all just sipping some whiskey. It's a hot day today, so it's feeling a little aggressive for a hot day, but I think on most other days this would definitely be a table stakes for sure. So anyway, pick up a bottle of Woods. I've really, really enjoyed it. I think it's great to have in your collection. Price point is relatively normal for whiskey these day and age. I think this bottle ran me about $60. And yeah, give Colorado some support, give TP some support, and enjoy some Woods. And here soon we're gonna play Can Brandon Not Make the Bass? Anyway, follow us, like us, all those great things, and I hope to see you guys next week.